My dear friends, let's take some tzedakah, put it in the pushka. And a question for you. Moshe Rabbeinu came down first time with the tablets. And what happened then was, as we know, was the sin of the golden calf. Moshe Rabbeinu went back up heaven, pleading with God for forgiveness. God forgave him. Then he went back a third time, pleading with God, we want a replacement of the first tablets. We appreciate the fact that you have forgiven us, but we need the tablets, we need the luchos, we need the Torah. So he stayed there for another 40 days, and then he came down on Yom Kippur. Vayomer Hashem salachti kidvarecha, God has forgiven, and he came down with a second set of tablets. So the parsha of this week starts, Vayakil Moshe kol hadas b'nei Yisrael. Moshe Rabbeinu gathered all the Jewish people, Vayomer aleim, and he tells them, Eila hadvarim asher tzivu Hashem lases oisam. These are the things that God has commanded to do them. And what is he telling them? Starts off with telling him about Shabbos, about the mitzvah of Shabbos. Now, when was this Vayakhel? When was this moment that Moshe Rabbeinu gathered, assembled all the Jewish people? Says Rashi, Lemachas Yom HaKippurim, the day after Yom Kippur, Kishiyorad min hahar, when they came down from the mountain. In other words, when he came down with the second set of the luchos, after having won forgiveness for the Jewish people for the sin of the golden calf, the next day he assembled the people and he told them, Sheishes yomim taseh melacha, 6 days you should be working, Uvayom hashvi, in the 7th day yirachem kodesh, the 7th day of the week should be a holy day. Shabbos, Shabbos and Li, it's a day of Shabbos, etc. We've learned about Shabbos before. Why is Moshe Rabbeinu now repeating again the godly commandment about Shabbos when this is something we have learned? We know it already. And what does it have to do with the day after Yom Kippur, when he came down from the mountain? Basically, the rest of the parsha is all about the construction of the Mishkan, everything that he did, as we spoke yesterday. So here is an amazing thought that the Orach Chaim HaKadosh shares, and says the following. As we mentioned, he went back because of the sin of the golden calf. And there's a statement in by our sages that say, Kol hamoide b'avodah zarah, anyone who accepts idol, believes in idols, kekoifer b'chol haTorah kula, as if he denies the entire Torah. It's not just that he denied the existence of God, but accepting idol worshipping or serving idols is denying the entire Torah. So, based on that, when the Jews committed the sin of the golden calf, basically they denied the whole Torah. Says the Orach Chaim, now we needed something to fix that. God has forgiven. God has forgiven them for their sin of the golden calf, but they denied the whole Torah. So now there is a need for the Jewish people to do something which will re-establish their commitment to the entire Torah. This is what Shabbos is. We say Friday night, we say Shabbos, V'shamru b'nei Yisrael, by Kiddush, V'shamru b'nei Yisrael es HaShabbos. The Jewish people observe the Shabbos. Laises es HaShabbos l'doroisam, to do the Shabbos for all generations, Bris Olam. That for all future generations, Shabbos is a Bris Olam, an eternal covenant. The word Bris is spelled Beis, Reish, Yud, Tov. The numerical value of Bris is 612. Tell us our sages. 612 is obviously close to the 613 commandments. What is the one missing? Nothing missing. This is the Shabbos. That the Shabbos is equal to the entire Torah. So therefore Moshe Rabbeinu, when he comes down after the receiving the second tablet, forgiveness of the Chet Egel, they have to reaffirm their commitment to the entire Torah, which is through Shabbos. And that's why it also says that if we will keep one Shabbos, we will have Mashiach. So Eibishter, we kept